Let me ask you one question. Have you ever really felt frustrated or your hand just get a shock when you present in a class and a meeting, or it can be in a university? Have you ever really feel it? But if you really feel it, that means you're not alone. That is also not your problem. Most people in the world, most people in the meeting, in the job, in casual days, they really feel it. This, the fear of public speaking, are really common in most people. Yeah, presentation, when you present your ideas, when you present some projects, when you present even in class, that is really, you feel something terrible like that once. So but I'm really give you in this video some powerful and popular things you can really don't repeat that problem ever. Yeah, but most people are really frustrated doing like these things. Yeah, most people are really overthink about the presentation, overthink what I'm gonna really talk about it, what really I forgot it, the word is what really people laugh at me. That is also about overthinking. This overthinking that really made them like as a shock, but that is really make your communication, make your presentation terrible. Yeah, overthinking is really hurt your mental actually. So, and also the next thing is, they really, most people are really carried about it, they're really fear of judgment. Yeah, most people are really obsessed on themselves. This is, we call it a self-conscious, what if people laugh at me, what if my sound, my presentation, my pronunciation not good, or not pretty well. It's all about me and me. This is really hard. This is really make your presentation, even if your communication everyday language is can really hurt. So don't do these things, but at the end of this video I will give you a proven framework that really used by elite communicators. It is 100% guaranteed because I really used by all my presentation. I have been there on your place. Really, I feel everything. I really understand your feeling. It was terrible, So, but I really, after I follow this first step, that's really my presentation, my public speaking completely changed. That was what I need to really bring this video for you. So, if you want to really change your presentation or your public activity, is gonna be so really kick. So you're the right place. So if you came to YouTube to watching something meaningful, please subscribe our YouTube channel, because we bring an educational and communicational content to provoking practical and evocative ways of production. So please don't forget to subscribe. Let's begin. As I told you, you really get a lot of communication skills video from you. And if you want to really improve your communication ability, because communication is the base and really important skill right now. A man who has really a great communication, a man who can really express thought or communicate with the people, he can really command everything where he went to really. So if you want to really make your communication such a beautiful, such pretty, you need to really master these communication skills. So just be quiet and be silent. Just be humble and really stay with me till the end. You really benefited something important for your life, I promise you. So the first thing is, you need to know about presentation or public speaking. Yeah, most people are really feared or frustrated when they have a presentation, when they have really public speaking. That is really expected from we cannot really destroy fully the few ones, because it was really created with that, but we can really minimize the amount of fear out of us, because when you feel something for a new things, you really feel something different things. Because of that, we really feel something different, or frustrated about that. But through time, when we really learn about it, that behavior, when we really learn about it, that things, we're gonna really adapt, we're gonna really learn about that behavior. That is the most important things you need to about it. So the first thing is, you need to about it is gonna be so really be present first. Yeah, most people are really frustrated or really make terrible their presentation or public speaking because of the not really being present in the place or in their body. That is the most important issue you need to really solve it. If you want to really have a great presentation, if you want to really have a great communication or a great public speaking speech, you need to really being present first. Control the body and look around you, how many people are there, and what is my speech really deliver for who, and really control everything and be by your presence or be by your body the place. Then after you really present, after you control the body, and the next things you need to do is to become really a great public speaker or a great public presentation. You need to really breathe calmly. Breathing is really helpful more than you can really think about it, because most people do not really do these things. But I remember once researchers, there are really 50 students and separate those 3 students or these 50 students equally, and then other ones they really decide, or they're really asked to breathe and get their final exam or the exam, and the other one like randomly they get the exam. Then when really the exam or the results came, the one who really breathed, they are really score more than expected. So that is breathing really important. When you really have before you stop your presentation, 2 minutes or 3 minutes, just go to the block or blank room and just start to breathe in 3 times, 4 times, again and again. That breathe for 10 times. After you breathe it, then you really became calm. Your mind really became calm, and really stress, fear really disappear. So that is the most important thing you need to do to really become a great public speaker. Then you can really start really controlling what you can. That is the most important thing you need to do, because when you really control what you can, most people are really frustrated. I really prepare pretty well. I really prepare for weeks, for 3 days, but how can I really do these things ever? That is the most important issue you need to know, or you need to do, because most people do not really care about what they can control right now. For example, let me give you one example, like consider with exam. If you really prepare, if you really study hard for weeks, for days, for months, and you really got the exam room and you really did your exam properly, then you cannot control the outcome. It can be very well as you really study, as you can really do it. But if you don't really study, if you really didn't do the exam properly, and what would you expect from the results? You expect exaggerated result? No. So you cannot really control the output or the outcome. That is really similar with the public speaking. That is similar with the presentation one. You cannot really control after you got the presentation. The one things you can control is your speaking, why you know to really speak it, or why you need to really deliver with people. That is the most important things you need to really control. That is the most important one things you have to really control it. Then everything is gonna be so real, everything is gonna be so pretty well. So try really do these things and make your communication pretty well and pretty good. The next thing is you need to do is about repetition. Repetition is a master of skill. Most people do not really do these things ever. I have in my research things. Yeah, most people are really love learn skills or tips and tricks to become a better communicator, watch a lot of motivational videos, read a lot of books, but when they come to really do the action, they not really do something different things from their life. That is the most important issue you need to know. That is the most important issue you need to learn, because consistency really been. Perfectionism came from a repetition. Perfectionism came through repetition, but not people are really bored with consistency or repetition. When you repeat a life like through a system, you can really build something like a system. The system is gonna really deliver you to habit. The habits really bring something different. The habits really bring something new things. That is the most important. You need to do it. So if you apply these 5 rules or these 4 rules, that can completely change your public or presentation skill. First, be present on the place where you really presented. It can be in the front of class, it can be in front of 100 people of the meeting, or in public speaking. But first, control the body, then start to breathing for 5 or 6 minutes. Then after you breathing, after you mind became calm, then start what you can control it. Then to become that control, just about consistency and repetition. Yeah, the most important things you need to know about it. Every celebrities, every public speakers or communicator expert you admire right now is came from through repetition. That's it. Yeah, that is the most important thing you need to know about it. That is the most important thing you need to know about it, because when you really repeat that things through time, it can really be something new and creative things. So I appreciate it to stay till the end. And which one would you really prefer to do on your public speaking when you have really next time? That is the most important issues. And really, I should say thank you for staying with me till the end. And if you are really any comments or suggestion, you can drop a comment and so on. And what would you want to watch in next video? If you want idea, or if you want to really have a question or have a data to in communication skills to bring a video, drop a comment. I will make it a video, and appreciate it to stay till then. This is Connection, the place where real communication power you building. You know, if you really make it these things, it can make your presentation powerful. So don't do it or don't apply it. Don't forget to apply on your life, and you see the result very quickly.